So, hello everyone. I'm here again. I have a pick a card reading. This is actually a live video if you are watching a playback, because I will keep this up here. This is going to be a pick a card reading as well as me doing live readings. So, if you're watching lives, I'm sorry, if you're watching live, make sure you stick around. Um, if you are interested in purchasing a reading, like if you are purchasing a question, you want to answer to a question and you want to purchase it, I only use PayPal, so stick around until the end. Well, until after I'm done with the pick a card. Okay, because that's what we're going to start off with. And hello to everyone if you're watching the playback. Um, yeah, welcome back to another one. Yeah, it's a little hard for me to like do an intro on live than when I do like a regular video. But yeah, so welcome back to my channel. If you've been around, it's good to have y'all back. Welcome. If you're new, I'm Donnescha. I read tarot and oracle cards intuitively, and I do private readings. That information will be in the description as well. If you're interested in private readings, I've put the information in the description of this live uh, video, playback, whatever. Um, yeah, I'm going to get to it in a minute. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little nervous because it's been a minute since I did a live. So I'm a bit nervous. Um, so, yeah, we can get into the group selection right now. So I have these images here with the pictures here on the top of the groups for the pick a card reading. And this pick a card reading is going to be uh, the spiritual messages. Okay, so I feel like I wanted to do that one for this one. For this live tomorrow, I haven't thought about which one I'm gonna do for the one tomorrow. It's probably gonna be career, but yeah, this one is gonna be spiritual messages, so that's what we're gonna do. And when this live is over, I will put the timestamps in the description or in the comment section. So yeah, let's get into the group selection once again. So I have these images, like I was saying here. Group one is going to be the hand sign, and it's making the peace symbol. If you got, hopefully it's not too dark. I wanted to do it like this here today. I think it looks nice. Group two is going to be the star image. Group three is going to be the eyes image. Okay, so once again, group one, the peace symbol here. Group two, the star, and group three, the eyes right here. Okay, pause it, take your time when making your selection. You can pick more than one group if you would like to. You don't have to rush, especially like if you're watching after this is over, you don't have to rush. Give it a pause. I do want you to keep in mind it will be a general reading, so not everything will resonate with everybody out there because it is for a collective of people. So yeah, take whatever feels right for you. Leave the other messages to other people. And yeah, you don't have to accept none of these messages. Reject them. Yeah, so, and with that being said, I'm going to get started with group number one. So I'm going to get these out of the way. I have no idea where I'm going to put this stuff at because I got a lot of cards back here. I'm going to just have to set them up here. Okay, so group number one, spiritual messages. And you guys pick the hand symbol that is making the peace sign. Okay. Peace, deuces. Okay, let's get into it. So, what spiritual messages are here for you? We have number 43 here, letting go. Mm. We have clock. Hopefully, y'all can see, and it's not like dark. Service. We have the diamond. We have number 38, nourish your body. And we have the page of swords. Um, I do have a deck over here in case I need to like clarify any information that's over here. I do have other decks here. Um, so it seemed like some messages coming through here is that, you know, there's something here you need to be letting go of. You need to let go of something. The number 43, maybe 43 is important to you. It's some situation, maybe it's a certain mindset, maybe it's a people, something here you need to let go of. Because really what the clock is saying here, you're wasting your time on that. You're wasting your time on this particular situation, this scenario, whatever is going on. The clock is telling us the time is now to let go of the particular situation. You've done, you know, enough here because we have service coming through here. So now it's time to focus on yourself. And with nourish your temple coming through here, it's saying now it's time to nourish yourself, nourish your soul, your spirit, your mind, body, and spirit. It's time to focus on you because you are the type of person you always, you know, do a lot of stuff for. You do many things for other people, and you know, you kind of neglect yourself, or you've been neglecting yourself in this particular situation here. That's, you know, that's not really serving you. It's not servicing you. Now it's beneficial to them because, you know, especially if like it has to do with other people or another person because they're sucking up your energy and you can't nourish yourself like that. So now it's time for you to focus on you and let, you know, these people, places, things go, or let go of a particular situation because it's not serving you. The time is now. The clock is ticking. Like you wasted too much time on, you know, or just letting a particular situation hold you back, letting people hold you back, you know, etc., etc. Now it's time to focus on you and nourish yourself, you know. And then once you do that, you will realize, you know, we have diamond. The diamond that you actually are, you'll be receiving you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. It's time for you to receive. Because Spirit is like, we have a lot for you, actually. You know, there's a lot here waiting for you. But it's up to you to accept this gift we're trying to give you. We can't give it to you if you're putting your energy elsewhere instead of on, you know, yourself. That's why you need to let go of this particular situation. If you are in here, make sure you know you thumbs the video up, with the live up. If you are watching a playback, make sure you thumbs this video up. That'll be very much appreciated. Okay. You got to use logic here. Does it really make, you got to use and come to your senses. Does it really make sense for you to still be, you know, in this particular situation that's holding you back? Whether that's a person, people, whatever the case may be. You're in a particular environment that's holding you back. You're holding back on a particular situation. Does it really make sense for you to do that? Is what Spirit is saying. Does it really make any sense? So that's why it's time for you to let go, so we can give you the gifts and the things that you deserve in this life. You've done enough. Also, with service coming through here, Spirit is saying you've done enough. Now it's time for you to receive. Now it's time for you to get service instead of keep constantly giving, right? Because here we have also just looking here, if I read intuitively here, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. You've given precious gifts already. Just, you know, your service to others. And it's enough. And look, what's interesting is that's like, you know, when you say deuces, right? With the peace symbol, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say deuces. I love that synchronicity. It's time to say goodbye. And it's time to nourish yourself. Understand what I'm saying here? Gonna pull one of these. Okay. Yeah. Because once you release or let go, expect miracles. Um, expect miracles to emerge. Expect the wonders to emerge. Like spirit is trying to get these things to you, the universe, but you're not letting. You need to let go of these situations, these people, places, things, whatever, right? And nourish yourself. Once you start focusing on you, then you will see. I'm also hearing you will see the beauty in life and in yourself as well. But you will start to receive, because what you don't understand is you being stuck on a particular situation, or um, whether it's your mind is focusing on something in the past that has happened to you, letting that hold you back, or again, people, places, and things. That's lowering your vibration. You understand what I'm saying? And it's keeping you unfocused. Things that you do desire, because we can see here you have many desires. That's why Diamond came out, right? So it's keeping you unfocused on that, and it's keeping your vibration low, which you can't attract things like that. So spirit can't get these things to you. The universe can't do it, right? Because you yourself is not right. Your body is not nourished. Mind, body, and spirit has to be nourished and taken care of, right? This can also be a message to you. You need to make sure you're nourishing your body with the right foods and drinks and things like that. Like start taking care of your health as well. That can be something that's coming through here. Maybe for some of you, another message is coming through here. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not diagnosing y'all with nothing, okay? Just want to say that. But another message that's coming out here is saying that maybe there's particular or particular specific disease or something, medical issue that runs in your family, and you need to start paying attention to what you're putting in your body, whatever, to decrease the chances of you know it happening to you, because it happens to many people in your family, okay? Or they, got this particular medical issue or whatever it is. That's something that's coming through here. So make sure you're nourishing your body and taking care of your physical self as well. Also, like holding on to particular situation and things like that is stressing you out, and that's actually stress can cause a lot of like physical and or medical issues or whatever the case may be. So you need to get that under control as well. Your stress level, and that means you also need to nourish your body by getting your stress and everything under control. Okay. It's kind of getting dark. I might have to turn the light on. But I was trying to do like this natural light thing. I don't think it looks too bad because I'm looking on the screen over here. But yeah, yeah. So for some of you here, it might be a bit challenging for you to receive what I'm saying. And so you may feel like you want to reject some of these messages. I mean, by all means, reject them, because I say that all the time. You can't reject any messages you hear. But if it's resonating with you, maybe that's something you should be like looking into and things like that. Some of the things I mentioned, or like sitting with yourself with, or whatever. So let's pull one of these, and then I'll close your reading out. Yeah, you don't even realize here we have courage coming through here. The inner strength that you do have, like you can overcome, what these things are, like release these things or let go of these things that are holding you back. You really can, you know, you have choice. So, this is you actually, we tend to do that, like sabotage ourselves sometimes. And I feel like, you have that spirit within you to let this particular situation go, right? You know you need to, and like now is the time. Does that make sense, y'all? Because this situation is not giving you anything. That's why this is at the bottom of the deck. These situation is person, people, situation, scenarios, whatever that you need to let go. It's not giving you anything. You're not gaining anything from it, and that it's actually holding you back. Time to end it now, really. Time to let go, y'all. Okay, so that's what I have for everyone. Selected group number 1. Thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up the live if you're in here. Thumbs up, if you're watching the playback, make sure you thumbs it up. If you would like a private reading from me, the information, I put it in the description. So check that out if you are interested. If this group didn't resonate, you're always welcome to select another group, or you want to hear another message, that's fine. And yeah, until next time, y'all. Bye-bye. Hopefully you come back for another one. All right, group number 2. Y'all pick the star. What spiritual messages are for y'all that are coming through here for y'all for group number 2? Guys, pick the star. Just put it here. We have the number 28 here, anger. Let me just make sure it can still be seen. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too dark. Winter. Confusion. Barrel. Number 25, ground yourself. We have number 28 here and number 25. And then we have the 5 of cups, or the 5 of water. The color blue may be significant here because I'm seeing a lot of blue in here. Some of you guys are like angry. I mean, y'all in this group, you may be angry, some of y'all, because we do have anger coming through here. You're angry. Maybe you're angry because confusion. You're confused. You're feeling, because we do have barrel here. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, because you feel like you're lacking in something. So it's dissatisfaction, and it's turning into anger and frustration as well as confusion, right? Because things did not, here with the 5 of cups, things has not turned out the way that you anticipated or you expected it to turn out, at least at this time. Like, it's not, you're not necessarily where you wanted to be at and where you thought you were going to be at in this period of time in your life. hmm And so, I feel here with winter coming through here, there is some reflection you do need to be doing here. You need to ground yourself. You need to put yourself back in the present moment here. Ground yourself is something that's coming here through here, is what spirit is saying. Grounding yourself. Then there needs to be some introspection that needs to happen, because you are confused. You don't even know what it is exactly what you want. So there is a message here that you need to go within, and you need to ground yourself. And grounding yourself is putting yourself back here in the present, grounding yourself to the earth. Maybe your root chakra is out of whack, so you need to work with your root chakra. Also, there is some issues with your solar plexus chakra, so there's a lack of confidence there. Again, that is also confusion. You're not sure about what you want to do, and it's causing anger, frustration, and dissatisfaction. But again, a lot of that is turning into anger. You're here at this particular moment in your life because it was meant for you to be here right now. So whatever it is that you feel like you need, because you're thinking that, hey, I feel like I was supposed to be, I have this by now in my life or at this particular age. Because you feel like that, I done lost my train of thought, y'all. um, yeah, because you feel like that, it's telling you. I know this is gonna sound like strange to some of y'all that you are exactly where you're supposed to be at. Because the five of water, the five of cups is talking about like everything happening for a reason as well. So you're at this particular place in your life right now in this particular time is because it's for a reason. So you don't have the one, two, and the three right now because it's for a reason. You don't have those things right now, right? Some of you are confused about, what it is you want to, like, what direction you want to go in. And again, there needs to be some introspection, some contemplation, reflection. You need to do some inner reflection. Also, some of you need to do some inner reflection or introspection. Um, if you feel like something is lacking in your life, like why do you feel that way? Go within and figure out why do you feel that way. What's making you feel that way? Is because you see other people having these particular things and you don't have them? Is that what it is? Or do you feel like you're supposed to have some of these things because that's what society says? Or you're supposed to been have accomplished something at this particular age or whatever the case may be because that's what society says? Are you supposed to take this direction because that's what your family said or that's what people saying or whatever the case may be? Really think of it. Is it really something that you want for yourself, right? It's a general reading, so take whatever messages resonate with you because I'm just hopping and skipping all over here with some of the messages because it's general. And that's another reason why you need to ground yourself. Your energy is all out of whack. You're all up in your head. You need to get grounded. Let's see. Some of you felt like you don't belong. Like some of you have felt like that, or you feel like that now, or you feel like that your entire life. Yeah, we have solitude, peace. Yeah, you need to go within. Yeah, things take time. We have fog, then go slow. Take time. That's just telling us some things take time. It is a good time for you, especially like if you're aware where the time I'm currently doing it, where I'm at right now in the world, it is winter. So maybe winter is a good time for you to like really sit with yourself. But if you watching it and it's a different season, this can still resonate. But if you watching in this winter time, that can be it also can be a message here that winter is nothing really is supposed to be happening right now during winter for you. So don't really expect nothing to be going on or to be happening. That'll be for the next season, which will be spring. So expect to see more in spring. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying here with solitude, a lot of you need to, go within and sit with yourself in silence, do some contemplation, some reflection, and because again there is some confusion. Again, see if these things that you feel like you're lacking. Is it? Do you really want it or want these things, or you feel like you're supposed to have it at this particular time, or because of what I know some people, because of what your parents saying, or because of what other people in your family got going on, or other people you see, you feel like you're lacking because you see these things, or it's because of what society says and things of that nature, so on and so forth. You know where I'm going here with this. But again, you're here for a reason, and this is actually a hidden blessing here with the Five of Cups. It's a hidden blessing. Let's see. Ripeness. Yeah, you gotta, ripeness is telling me you got, and guidance. See, spirit is here giving you guidance. Spirit wants to give you guidance. That's why you need to really sit with yourself and sit in solitude so spirit can get these messages to you and get things going for you. But this is the Nine of Pentacles here. But I'm looking at it, I'm reading, of course, I'm reading intuitively, ripeness. This is telling me like when a fruit is ripe, it's ready to be picked, right? Like, so that's also telling me here that don't expect anything to happen during winter. Expect to see more things happening during spring. That's a side message. If you resonate with it, take it. Okay. Um, but also, this is like you not being like you have to ready to, you're ripe enough for it, right? For a particular, because now it's just not the time right now. And yeah, that angers you, that frustrates some of y'all. Really, you don't even know if you really want the particular things that you're desiring. I'm not saying some of y'all like, yes, I do, Donnescha. I know for some of y'all, but if you don't resonate with that, don't take that message. But some of you don't not even sure what you want because you're back and forth. You're confused about what you even really want, right? Or what you want to do, etc., etc. So yeah, you gotta wait this ripeness until you're ready for it. Let me see, because I feel like I want to pull a few tarot cards for y'all in this particular group. And your group is represented by the star too. So you are special in this group. You guys are special individuals. Not saying the other groups aren't special, but y'all are special. Look, the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, she has everything she needs. You can still be a man watching, but she has everything that she needs, right? I'm just saying she, because this is a woman, right? I don't know, y'all, but yeah, she has everything she needs in this life, right? So right now you have everything you need right now, and we can see the fruits in the back here that she has, and then you can see ripeness here, of course, because this is the Nine of Pentacles. See, and if we a nine, hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Yeah, the number nine may be significant, but yeah, she. So it's yeah, the seven of it's interesting because I saw the seven. Some of y'all won't believe me, but I did see the seven of Pentacles in my mind. Um, the fruits from her labor, right? The fruits from her labor, the fruits from her patience. So you will be receiving. It's just taking some time here, right? Remember we said go slow, take time. Things take time. Our things are just slow right now, but it's gonna start to pick up when it start getting warmer outside. Here, that's what I'm picking up on. When the flowers and stuff grow and fruit and stuff, is at its best, right? 9 plus 9 is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. So 999. Spirit angel number 999. 8, 9, 10. Because that's 28. 8 and 2 is 10. So you're really close to at least half of the things that you desire. It's not far away from you. With 10, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 coming through here. 77, 7, 7, 7. A lot of angel numbers. The world, look, this is completion. And this is also having having things that you do desire here as well here. Six of Wands, this is success, victory. So, and then this is like celebration. So here soon you're gonna be celebrating some things. So just give it some time. Like I said, for if you guys are watching this and it's at the present time and you wear as winter at, just give it some time. Maybe when this season is over, you'll feel better. Also, some people feel a certain way during particular seasons and times of the year. So maybe once we get out of this particular season, you'll start to feel better, and then you'll realize, hey, I was feeling this way, anger and all that, or feeling like for no reason. You know what I mean? Because I feel like not to like tell you how you're feeling, but some of you, you're just worried and stuff for no reason, really. Because we do see, a lot of this coming to you here, whether that's some type of success in something, some type of recognition in something, receiving, a specific desires or desire. I said desires or desire, yeah. So we see it coming in here. hmm Uh, and for y'all's group, pull this last one. Y'all got a little extra. Group one. Yeah, being a noun. Yeah, in the space between. Transformation is happening right now. You just can't see things changing. But there's a lot of strings being pulled behind the scenes for you. Allow me, divine beloved, to rest in that holy space between what is and what will be. Let me fully embrace, relax, and bless the now. Yeah, ground yourself, being in the now. I was just talking about that. Yeah, because some of you are longing, but make sure the things that you're longing for is because you're really longing and desiring for that, and not because you feel like you're supposed to have it. You understand what I'm saying here? Um, that's what I'm saying here for this group. That's all I have for everyone who selected group number 2. Thank y'all for watching. If you resonated with it, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to thumbs it up, y'all. If you'd like a private reading from me, the information is in the description. If you're watching live, make sure you thumbs it up. Um, yeah, if this group didn't resonate and you want to hear a different message, or you want to hear a different message, or you want to hear other messages, however you want, definitely select another group. And until next time, y'all, hopefully y'all come back for another one. I really hope it's not too dark. I don't think it is. Okay, group number 3, what spiritual messages y'all have here? Group number 3, you guys pick the eyes here. Let's see. We have number 41, self-love. We have air, the air element. We have forgiveness. Okay. Candle, you will be shown the way. Um, abundance planning, number 1. And then we have the 8 of Earth or the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Um, so they do have, you got the number one coming through here, eight, card at one, 4 and 1, or 4 and 1 is 5. hmm You need to change the way that you view yourself, right? It's interesting because I mean your group was represented by the eyes. I didn't select none of this myself. That seems to be a synchronicity here. Also, with being shown the way, also that's a synchronicity with the eyes. hmm You know, there's a message here about your self love. Maybe you're currently. I feel like some of you are currently on a journey here with a self love journey with loving yourself. All parts of yourself. That's what I'm sensing here. You're on a self love journey. Maybe you're building your esteem, your self esteem here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on that. Yeah, I feel like you guys are like in the energy of like working on some things. Maybe working through forgiveness. hmm You're changing your thoughts. Oh, again, changing the way you're looking at yourself. If not, this is some things that you need to start doing, changing the way you view yourself. Maybe talking to yourself using better words instead of talking down to yourself. Talk up to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say wonderful things to yourself, right? Maybe for also forgiving yourself for the things that you've done in the past. The choices you made. And every like everything we do in the past. I mean, everything is like karmic, or whatever. So a lot of these situations were meant to happen anyways. But there's some things you need to forgive yourself, or at least apologize to yourself about how you used to down, like yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like your past self, how you used to view yourself. And so there's forgiveness that needs to go on with self. Also, maybe there is forgiveness from, you need to forgive someone or whatever from the past, or maybe you need to forgive family for how you were treated, or again, anything of that nature. Forgiveness so you can move on, right? And that's going to actually help with your self love too. Maybe, family have, you know, played a huge role in how you view. Maybe you have family who some of you may have, because I know there's a lot of people that go through this. Some of you may have family who talk down on you, or who told you would never be anything, or who made comments about you, or whatever the case may be. They got people who have toxic parents like that, or a toxic parent, or like a toxic family member, whatever. Someone who they may have lived with when they were in their youth, as a child, or whatever the case may be, right? Or they made remarks about their physical appearance, or whatever the case may be. Maybe and there is a certain forgiveness that that needs to happen here. Not for them, of course. Just like we always say, not for them, for yourself. And you don't have to tell them that you forgive them. You don't have to tell it to their face. You can just forgive them to yourself, right? And even sometimes forgiveness is also cutting people off and forgiving them from a distance as well. Hello, VM9857. Oh, you missed me. um, but yeah, there's also, I mean, some of you, if you can't sit down and have a conversation here, communication with someone or people who have done you some type of harm mentally, it had a like on your mind, whether that be you were bullied, or if you can sit down and have these conversations. Maybe see a professional. I'm not diagnosing with anything, but maybe you want to see a professional, you can, and sit around and talk. Sit down and talk, and go through the stages of forgiveness, the process, right? That's something that's coming through here. But some of you are working. You're probably currently doing that. That's what I'm saying here. You're making plans. We do have abundance planning here. I want to pull what's going on here with abundance planning. It could be that you guys are, I mean, you could be thinking about like um, starting somewhere new, like a fresh slate, working, like you've been looking into working somewhere different. Or like maybe you've been thinking about like, um, you've been interested in something here, and there's like a class or something you need to take for it, or maybe for like a year or a few months to get certified and stuff. You've been thinking about that. That's your abundance planning that is happening. Nine of Pentacles. But yeah, this is that self-love coming through here as well. So you need to work through that process so you can focus on your abundance planning. Because you got the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you guys are gonna, I don't know, like, have you guys been thinking about like going into a different type of skill or something like that as well? Like something with a skill. Are you currently doing that? Like Spirit is saying keep up the good work, or have you been thinking about doing that? Definitely go with that because you are being shown the way to that. It's another message coming through here for this group. Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Okay, so let's get yeah. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, it's time to heal, to mend some forgiveness and releasing it. Some of you, the inner child, you can see here with the inner child, forgive yourself. The inner child needs, maybe you're working on that self-love, that inner child is coming through here. Also, once you go through this process or whatever the case may be, it's going to help you, again, venture forward, again, with your abundance planning. You're going to realize you'll be able to, it's going to be like a breath of fresh air. You'll be able to take more risk because maybe, a lot of there could be some trauma here. This may be triggering like some trauma. A lot of trauma is keeping you from taking risk and like stepping out, right? And so that's why you need to work through a lot of this. Yeah. I don't know. It's this is group number 3. You said you don't know what pile it is, but I resonate with it. I'm trying to forgive myself. Yeah, this is group 3. Yeah. Fighting. Yeah, some of you it's a you're back and forth with yourself. Maybe there was some fighting here that you had with, a family member, a past person. Here you were fighting with yourself. Some of you are fighting up against your potential. Again, you are I feel like a lot of you are working through this. I feel like a lot in this group are working through this, or this may be a current thing. Yeah, maybe some here, some of y'all are clinging to the past here. This makes sense. Something that happened in the past, so you're clinging on to it. It's time to heal, connect, mend, forgive yourself, forgive someone, people, forgive what happened. And it's gonna take some time. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, it'll take some time, but you'll be able to get through it. Okay. Let me see. I don't know which one. You feel really bad after you were vulnerable. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you're gonna have to try to work through that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, a new beginning. Yeah, here's the inner child. It's like giving birth to yourself again, right? The inner child. This is the inner child being healed. New beginning, a new cycle. A breath of fresh air. The sun shining once again. But again, there is light at the end of this tunnel. The candle you will be shown the way. There's light at the end of this tunnel. You guys may be walking through this tunnel now, and that's you, working through everything that I mentioned here. Because sometimes when I channel, I be forgetting what I said because I'm saying a message and I'm getting other messages. So, um, yeah, you're moving through this tunnel, working with all of these, these trauma and these issues, and there's light at the end of the tunnel here. And babies are so innocent because they're not tainted by the physical world. They're not influenced by anything. And so this is kind of like a new start for you here again with a new beginning here. That's why it's a new beginning, fresh new slate. Yeah, try to forgive yourself. Definitely. Let's. I'm gonna get this final message here. We have discernment, trusting your plan. Yeah, there's a plan here. We have abundance planning. Grant me discernment and detachment when they're needed most. May I honor my feelings deeply, then fully let go, trusting your plan. So, Spirit is saying here, there is a plan here. You will be shown the way. Abundance planning is happening here. Yeah, there's a lot of support around you. The right help will come. Yeah, Spirit has, it's like I'm seeing you with hands wrapped around you. So you okay, you're safe, you're secure. Spirit is helping you through, this healing process, through, this forgiveness period and stuff, through your self love. And they're gonna be there in the good times. See, Spirit is here during the good times and the bad times. You're never truly alone as well. That's what's coming through here. Yeah, which is interesting because at the bottom of the deck here we have Spirit. Angels are four directions. So maybe you feel a certain connection with a certain archangel, and so that can be that archangel maybe personally, working with you or in your energy, and maybe you get certain signs or whatever. Because when an archangel is around, you'll know they'll send you particular signs and stuff like that. Or there, it may be a particular color that is associated with that archangel that you may see a lot or you find showing up in your life a lot. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, but there's a plan here and there's support. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I have for group number 3. Thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up the video. Y'all, if you're in here and you haven't thumbs up the live yet, make sure you thumbs it up. If you're watching the playback, make sure you thumbs up the video. Um, that'll be very much appreciated. If you'd like a private reading from me, the information is in the description. What I offer. If you're interested, check that out. If this group didn't resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group, y'all. And yeah, till next time. Hopefully you come back for another one. If you are in here, thank you for tuning in to the live, guys. I appreciate that. If you would like if you want a question answered, the floor is open for you to ask a question. And yeah, I use PayPal, so it's in the description as well as in the pinned comment in this live, so you can ask a question if you are interested in getting a private reading. I'll be sitting back here until if anyone is interested. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the pick a card reading. It was a pleasure channeling. But yeah, if you would like a question answered again, the floor is open for that. I've done the pick a card reading. So I try to figure out which the reading comes true. Yeah, I hope it comes true. Thank you. Take care. I love you too, VM. I love all of y'all. Hello, Wisdom. Oh my God, you're alive. I'm so happy. It's good to be live. My first live of the year. Um, I hope everybody's year is going good so far. Hope everybody's doing good. And you're staying warm. It's cold out here, y'all. It's cold. You know, during times like this, I always think about people who doesn't have any, like, I always think about like homeless people, people without shelter. You know, hopefully, um, y'all out there doing good. But yeah, it's cold out there. Just back here getting these things together back here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm here, guys. I'm just trying to get this stuff back here together. If y'all can hear me, because I had some cards over here on the side. I was trying to bring them over here, so they're at the table. Yeah. Okay. This thing is kind of crooked a little bit. I'm sorry if it's crooked. Yeah. Happy you're doing good. It's freezing. My car battery almost went out. Oh wow. What happened? Did you have like the leave a light on or um does the cold affect it? This is probably blurry, y'all, because of the connection. And I wonder if it's doing that because this morning, the power actually went out 3 times. I think 4 times, but each time it was just like it was out for like a second. And then it came back on the power. So I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to do this live. So, um, yeah. Yeah, I hear, the weather is pretty icy up there, huh? Where you at? Pretty weather crazy up there. Yeah, I was gonna say it probably was. I keep using my heated seat, and it's okay. They jumped my car. Now I'm like, yeah, let me get a new battery. Yeah, you definitely probably need to go ahead on and do that. It's cold. I'm glad everything all right though. Yeah. But right now I have this heat up in here on full blast. Cause even when it's like, for me, I'm a person like, I cannot tolerate the cold at all. Even like when it's like hot outside and the AC be on, I be freezing. So you know when it's cold outside, like that, I'm literally like built to not be where it like snows and stuff like that. So I hate when it get like cold like this. Driving in the snow isn't fun. Yeah, I feel for y'all who live with by the, up there. That is not for me. The snow, the snow is like I remember when it had snow last year down here. I was like, I'm not the type of person like that get all excited for like snow and stuff because it's too cold. It's icy, wet. Just I feel the same, kind of the same about snow as I feel about rain. And yeah, it's not for me. So I could never live where get snowy. I'm saying that now, but who knows where I would live? But I could never live like where like you have those harsh winters and stuff. It's not for me. Cause even this little weather here, I'm like I hate going outside. I be having to go out there to get from one place to another, but you know, yeah. Hey, freshly sweet. Hey, girl. How you been? But oh, you feel the same? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just, that's not for me at all. As much as I complain about how hot it be in the summer, I, it's clear that I would rather summer than winter. Freshly sweet, your birthday about to come up, huh? Um, I don't know why my name isn't showing up right, but oh well. Oh, your name? You're supposed to have like a different screen name. Yeah, 'cause I believe your birthday is, 'cause I know my dad's birthday on the 30th. Ain't your birthday like the day before that or something? Like, is your birthday like the 29th or the 20? I know it's one of them. Or maybe, I don't know. I remember if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I know you're an Aquarius. Yeah, we supposed to be going out the weekend for his birthday. But girl, y'all, it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna have to make sure I stay warm. But yeah. I almost didn't do this live. I almost was about to cancel it because I was pretty tired when I got up. but then I like found the energy. Yeah, global warming. I'm sorry, is real. Yeah, global warming is real. It's crazy, man. It's been, this world is crazy. AI Gore warned us. LOL. Yeah, and like them ladybugs be finding their way in here, and anytime I see a ladybug, I just let it be, cause they just trying to stay warm. Yeah, like it was until it had started, like we started getting those I'm sorry, cold warnings. It was kind of like we didn't have no summer. I mean, we didn't have no summer. We didn't have a winter. I was almost thinking we wasn't gonna have winter because it wasn't getting cold until when it was last week it had started getting cold. But that's good. I can't wait till this weather change back. We need to get back to normal down here. This not for me. I don't like this at all. I hate when this happens. It'll be 80. That's some. Oh yeah, I had seen a video come up out of Canada. Uh, that's why I said, like, even this little stuff here, I don't like. So I know about like places like Canada and stuff, and up there where y'all at and things. I know it's worse in Canada than where y'all at, but yeah, I had seen a video of them in Canada. I was like, God damn, it's bad out there. They get piles of snow. Do a Boston winter now. That is a mess. Oh, it's bad up in Boston. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that is horrible. I love being a New Yorker, but it's just the snow. It shouldn't feel like -4. Yeah, I did a pick a card reading. I didn't do a well. I mean, it is collective reading, but I did like the collective reading I did was pick a card. So it'll be in the playback, so you can watch it back. Cause I'm not gonna remove this live. I'm gonna leave it up here. Yeah, it do. Yeah, sometimes it's the wind that makes things worse. Yeah, the wind does make things worse. It does. Just like when it's hot, the lack of wind makes it hotter. So it makes it feel even hot when it be humid and stuff. So yeah, when it's windy and just it's just I'm gonna stay warm up in this house. I need to get me I need to get me a walking pad because it'd be hard for me to get my walks when it be cold like this or when it be too hot. I don't know why I didn't give me no walk. I'm gonna order me a walking pad because I've been in here walking around the house and getting my steps in that way when I want to get my steps in, or like doing like a little walking video so I can get a certain amount of steps. But I can't. I don't like walking when it be cold out like this. I can't focus. Mhm. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, when I see little ladybugs, if they find their way in the house, I just leave it alone because I know they coming. They looking for warmth. I cannot harm a ladybug like at all. I kill a mosquito definitely. Um, or like an ant or something like you know what I mean, or like something that ain't supposed to be in here. But I cannot harm a ladybug. I stopped harming spiders after a post I seen. Yeah, and another thing too that make me think I don't like when you're outside and like you kill a bug while you outside. That don't make no sense because you are outside, you are in their element. So yeah, I don't. For me, good thing I don't run into spiders a lot because um, I mean I have killed a spider up in here before, but now if it's one of them jumping spiders, I don't. That was the one I killed. It was like a small jumping spider. Nah, but it's a good thing I don't see them like up in here. I don't be seeing no bugs up in here at all. But sometimes a mosquito might get in here, like when it's that time that season. I be whacking them bugs if like I like had a window open or like any people in and out of the door. But that's right. When I'm outside and if they got like some mysterious looking bug near the house or whatever, I still don't mess with it because I'm like, I'm outside. This thing is outside. It's not in the house, so why harm it? That's how I look at things. Now, if it's trying to like, now a wasp, I kill a wasp. Like if it's a wasp, but like, see, the bees and stuff, you ain't supposed to be killing bees and honeybees and things like that. But yeah, hmm I'm kind of now I'm like really over it. I'm kind of like ready for spring now. I'm really over this. I'm over it like getting dark early too. Um, when I'm just like ready for this to be over with, really. To see this season. If there's anyone in here who would, if you want to purchase if you want to ask a question, you can ask a question. I use PayPal. If there's anyone in here who wanted to ask a question, the information is in the pin comment and is in the description. I'm just looking back here. I had seen somebody walking back there. Look like they working on something. In the people next door house. It's crazy. Yeah. Well, yeah. Winter can be a tough time. All the holidays and yeah, it is. There's a lot going. It was a lot going on. Um, when it's winter, I am like lazier too. Like doing winter and this time I am lazier. So I find myself I gotta like push myself to get stuff done and do stuff. So this particular time, this ain't my season. I know for other people it's the opposite. But for me, it's like, you know, yeah. Did y'all enjoy y'all holidays and stuff? I mean, I know we well into the new. Did y'all enjoy y'all holidays? Did y'all bring in y'all New Year good, or you was in the bed like me? Cause I sure was asleep when. Yeah, we're supposed to be hibernating in the winter. LOL, we're animals. Yeah, true. Y'all seen that video of that bear coming out of hibernation? That video was like the bear was white looking, like it had like what? I was like, that's me when I get up. I did, but I was sick, and I did, but I was sick of driving back and forth from SoCal to from California to North Carolina. Lord, you know that was a long drive. It's like during the holidays, it's just like so many places you're going. You got to do this and that. It is stressful. Felt like somebody had even like after it felt like it felt like somebody had something going on, and I'm like I'm gonna go because I told myself like I'm not gonna be missing stuff, so I was going to different things, and yeah, it was fun, but damn, was I drained afterwards. I came home early for New Year's. Yeah, for me, shit, I ain't do nothing. Had, I was in the bed, had to get up the next morning, so it wasn't no off for me. But yeah, it's been a minute since I actually popped fireworks. Thinking of that, it's been a hot minute. I might actually win. It's been a minute since I like actually popped a firework. I remember doing that as a child, and then I don't have no kids of my own, at least not yet. So I mean, and then like we can't even pop fireworks in this neighborhood. Like we can't even pop fireworks in here. But I was hearing people pop fireworks. I'm like, damn. I was still hearing that 3 days later. People was popping fireworks. I'm like, god damn. But from the other neighborhood, yeah, yeah. Them retail stores do be a mess during the holidays. Yeah, customers. Yeah, it do be a mess. It be busy. People everywhere. I had even when I was in there, I had seen someone having an altercation with one of the workers up in there. I seen a customer having a little. It was like they was like arguing back and forth about something. I'm like, that person can't control. The worker cannot control what the store does. Cause they had got mad at the person because something was saying something was on sale, but the sign was still up there, but the stuff wasn't on sale no more. I'm like, you gotta take that up with that's not they fault. I mean, they just coming in here to work. I'm like, I was just like, mm-mm-mm. It's crazy how they take that out on the retail workers. Cause sometimes the customer is not always right. They be doing too much. Hey Mercedes, how you doing? People shopping with their credit cards and crashing out for stuff, trying to negotiate prices. Just a hot mess. I have been applying like crazy. Yeah, that is a mess. And working in retail shows you how some people are like a lot of people are kind of, I hate to be mean, dumb, ignorant, entitled. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put this here, put this here. I had a lady almost cry. She wasn't getting 40% off. Lord have mercy. It's crazy. Mm. The fact she almost cried. I don't know. Maybe she ain't got a lot. Maybe she don't have a lot. But I don't know. That's ridiculous. For somebody to almost cry, that's crazy. Well, that is crazy. I try to like give people the benefit of the doubt, but so I'm trying to see maybe she don't have a lot, and that's why she was almost about to cry. I don't. It's crazy. Yeah, but hopefully, during the holidays, y'all caught some sales. Did y'all catch any sales on anything during the holidays? During the holiday season, or like I guess, cause I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to like think of something to talk about. But yeah, this world is crazy, though. And you never know what to expect, from people. When you work in retail, you never know what you're getting. You understand what I'm saying? Like you never know each day what you have to be like expecting all type of stuff to happen. Yeah, the economy isn't what it is. I'm sorry, what it is. Yeah, the sales are not right. Hmm. Plus, we were talking about their tax refund or high. I'm over retail this holiday season. Did a doozy on me. I'm checked out, calling out, and just putting more effort on podcast and getting back to the corporate. Yeah, that done push you. Yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you because it's crazy. That's definitely what you need to be more focused on the podcast. Managers are mad. I'm not going above and beyond, and I don't care. And don't because what people don't get is like if something was to happen to you, all they gonna do is replace you. So when people go out of their way for certain jobs and stuff like that, or like it don't matter. Like all you gonna do is be replaced. So if something happened to you, if I die tomorrow, I'll be replaced at work. That's all. That's why when it comes to certain stuff, I don't go out of my way for certain stuff, or like because of whatever reason. I was talking about that the other day. I'm like, mm, Even with the snowstorm, they had 20 call out. I'm like, this has nothing to do for me. Yeah. hmm I don't blame you. I'm hearing all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. They don't. They have nothing to do with you. One of my aunts had passed. Oh Lord, one of my aunts passed, and they only gave me 1 day bereavement, and I'm like, yeah, give me the week off. They're like, oh, you won't get paid. I don't care. Yeah, like, did that happen recently? I'm sorry to hear that about your aunt. I'm sorry to hear that. 1 day, that's crazy. 1 day is crazy. 1 day is crazy though. 1 day is crazy. Yeah, what y'all saying? I am was like corporate. I'd have all my days, but then again, I'm happy I left that PR place. Yeah, yeah. Here is the same because for Louisiana, if it's like an extended family member, it's like you get like 1 to 2 days. But if it's like an immediate family member, you get like 5 days. So if it's like maybe that's what it was, I don't. What happened in December, Lord? Again, I'm sorry that happened. Honestly, after she passed the shift, everything made me think, hold up, girl, this is a bridge. Yeah. So I just used that time in the morning and applied like crazy in an interview. hmm If I ever leave Cali, I know it'll be hard. I want to experience life in another city like Miami, but Cali has good laws, especially employment laws. Hmm. That's understandable why you wouldn't want to leave and stay, but you want the experience. Yeah. LOL, the retail I'm at was like aunt gets 1 day. Someone said I should have said grandparent, but I don't play with my grandparents and they're gone. Yeah. That wouldn't be a good omen, I don't think. But that's probably I'm guessing that's probably what they were doing because, but still though, oh, oh, did I tell you about the 65-year-old uncle that wanted my number? He never called. Thank God. A 65-year-old guy tried to get at you? Really? Oh Lord, have mercy. That's 65 is elder. So an elder tried to get at you. What he gonna do for you? What he was gonna do for you anyway? Can he even still like get it up? Like, but yeah, I know some people when some women be messing with these old men like that, they be doing it for some money. So I don't know. Did he have any? Was it? Did he have any money? But yeah, um, you swore you had told me. I swear I told you this. It was a coworker. I don't think you ever told me that. He was a mess. He looked young. He said I can make him happy. He's gonna make me happy. I don't know if you ever told me that. Maybe I've forgotten. I don't, but I don't think you. A lot of stuff that you told me, I do remember. I don't remember this one. This one, unless you were talking to you, unless you talking to Fresh or Sweet, you told her this was the. Oh, this was like the day before New Year's. It was my coworker, and she was like, "You're crazy. My uncle has money." I'm like, "Tell him send me his picture." For me, like even if like an old man was to like try that and do this and that, I wouldn't be able to like forget that they old. I don't I don't know. It's not that I'm ageist or anything like that, but um, they got some women be laying up with these men too, like these older guys. I'm like, I don't know. This one like this. Oh, I had read that already. It was somebody uncle. He got churn, girl. It'd be extra weird when they have kids. He got churn. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm stretching. He got kids. I mean, you could have like been bothered. I mean, if he was gonna give you some money and like be his friend or something, but you know, but let me chill out. Let me stop talking about people. If you listening to this, you can be with who you want to be with, whoever watching, and y'all might be with somebody old and get offended. I ain't trying to talk about people. But if you about the same age as my parent, then yeah, I don't know about that. Now if you maybe again, then that's kind of like soft sex work, which I mean ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's kind of like a softer version of sex work. Um, okay, so when it comes to older men, I'm thinking, what I did older guy? My limit is 45. Maybe, okay, for me. Because I'm trying to think, because I never really actually, I mean, yeah, I've thought about that before. It's not like I haven't been hit, like, Not never by nobody in their 60s. People in their 40s. I have like late 40s, mid 40s, but not 50s or 60s or nothing. Trying to get at me. First question is gonna be: do you have children? Do you have kids? That's what I'm asking. If somebody, older, do you have children? Because I'm not about to be fighting for to spend time with you because you got to get your kids this weekend. You understand what I'm saying? So I dated a guy that old just to see what it was like. I had no intention on doing it with him ever, just for the. God damn, he had grandkids. Yeah, I don't know about all that. His oldest child was 37. No, no, ma'am. See, I don't see, but see, like older men, they got like a different. And I know older men be wearing some like, well, at least the ones that I've been around, like, or who tried, they always have like a strong, old smelling cologne. I don't know, like, honestly, as I've been getting older, I'm like, oh, kids are on the table, okay. I don't know. It's still like, I just sometimes like the main reason why I fear that is because with the whole kids thing, it's because like I don't know, like I'll be scared like the child might like low key be like do dirty stuff and like say I did this or I did that. I don't know, like I be like fear that, but that's what I be thinking about. But like if it got to that point that hey, the person have a kid and like that person is the one, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. But, you know. Would you guys adopt kids? Would y'all adopt children? How do y'all feel since we're on that topic, how do you guys feel about adoption? Would you adopt kids? Put these closed cards up. Honestly, if you're dating a black man, regardless of ethnicity, 30 and plus, they're most likely going to have at least one. Unfortunately, not all, but most likely. Hmm. Yeah, because maybe not with. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find what word am I looking for. I feel like the closer you get to like when you get to Gen Z, then and as they get older, more they're less be likely to have kids. Like the Gen Z in general, but we talking about like black men. Yeah, but yeah, and with 30 and plus, yeah, 31 and up, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that, cause I don't know. Oh, you said no to adoption? Why you say no to adoption? I know everybody have their own reasons. Now, if I was to get with somebody who had a kid and like that person is the one for me, and like I would, and like there's no way I would not want to be with that person, even if they have a kid or not, and it's like that's the divine person or whatever the case may be. If it was open for me to adopt their child and it's their kid, and like I have like a build a close bond with that child, and like the other parent is not in their life or whatever, I probably would then. But like just adopting the child, I don't know. Like if I'm with somebody and we adopt a child together, I don't know. I'll adopt pets. Yeah, pets is something I will be getting pets. The stepmom thing scares me. I don't want you attached to me. It depends on because my sister's older. She dated a husband with no kids, but they are a mess too. Yeah. Yo, at this point, it probably just depends. You know what I mean? Like, you saying you don't want them to be attached to you? Why not? Same, I'll adopt dogs with a lot of land, but I want my own biological child, even if it's through a surrogate or IVF. Yeah, I totally understand. It's a certain bond, a certain connection, um, that you will get with your own, like versus like you know and I'm not like saying nothing wrong with like adoption or whatever, but I get it. I get why some people want that. um yeah, I don't want to say the wrong thing on here because I know that's like a sensitive topic for some people. Wouldn't want nobody watching the playback and saying that because it's gonna stay up. But I've seen that conversation a lot. But then again, my mom dated my dad knowing he had two grown kids, but that man already was providing and that. So yeah, it done got dark here. It don't matter. I see I need those kids to be grown because if something pops off, yeah, you're right. I said, I mean, if the kid, hmm, I don't know. Either they gotta be grown or like, I don't know. I'm not even finna sit up here and lie. I was actually thinking about freezing my eggs. My insurance covers it, so that's an option. Well, definitely, if you want to do that, definitely do that. Mhm. It's just the black maternal rate scares me, but if kids are on the table for me, sure. But as I get older, I'm like, let's get rid of this current admin before thinking of kids. Hold on. It's like when I think about it, like I don't know. I be thinking about like having kids. Obviously, one thing's for sure. I'm definitely gonna have to be married to somebody when that happens. If I have kids of my own, but it's like it's still a foreign concept. Like I can't see myself having kids. Like I'd be like, oh, but I still can't really see it. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like it's just weird. Like I don't know. Um, but I don't know. But yeah, I understand. Like having kids will it's it's Sometimes, like, cause see, the thing is, when it comes to like when I be thinking back, then I be seeing like people who have kids, how they be talking about how it's even if they have one, how they ain't never got no time to themselves, and like it's kind of like I just like my like not my independence. I just having to just take care of myself. Sometimes I don't want to do nothing. So if I don't feel like getting up to do anything, I still got to get up because I got to take care of my child. My child has to eat and do this and do that. And then the thing is too, my thing with that is too, like when it's the baby stage, and and not getting no sleep then, because I'm not good when I don't get sleep. It's just I don't know. I don't know, cause everybody talk about different stages of a child, and this stage, one person say this stage hard, then this person say when they a child is hard, and then they say, oh no, when they be around 12 it's hard. I don't. Yeah, like certain things we need before marriage, like marriage, push president contract. I just say when the time comes, call me rich, auntie Wister. The shop is closed during the administration. I need a blue house and a president. Plus hearing babies cry. I'm sorry. Plus hearing crying babies in the store makes me twitch. Also remember there are married women who still single moms. I have a friend who was that before a divorce. Yeah, married single moms. Yep, that is a thing for sure. Who having a partner like that ain't nothing partner. You gonna be a married single mom, or if you not really I mean, cause people change after people have kids, so people can't really say, oh, it's because you're not vetting people. People would say that, well, people change. Some people change after you have kids. That's another fear too, like a fear of like your partner changing after you have a kid, or you know, that's another fear some people have. I also remember there. Oh, I read that already. So there's something else. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's true. You just never know. So no wonder a lot of people be like, oh, okay, it may be safe to just be with just not having no kids, or just to be, you know. That's why I said I didn't really. I mean, the thing is, like, if I don't have none, I'll be perfectly fine. I'm fine with that. It's okay. If I have kids, then I will, that I'm gonna take care of my children and love them, or my child and love my child, or whatever the case may be. But if I don't have them, it's not like it's this life thing that I've always wanted, and so I'm just after. If I can't have them, it's like the end of the world. No, I never looked at it like that. It's crazy. One that done for me. The more you have, because imagine, just like kids who have, just like kids, just like people who have children back to back, which my mom had kids like that, like some back to back. I don't see how they did that. Do that. People who have kids back to back, and then they'll have like 3 kids under 5 years old. That's crazy. Having kids back to back. So imagine me giving birth to a child in 2026, then getting pregnant again and giving birth to another child in 2020. Girl, no ma'am. I don't know about that. Twins run in both sides, so we'll see. Like for twins, twins. Yeah. Imagine if you have triplets, girl. People who have like two babies, two maybe even like three babies, how are they still alive? Cause how you didn't die from lack of sleep? No, but you just gotta have like a good support system after you. When you have, even if you have one child, as long as you got like a good support system and stuff like that, you fine. Like you'll be fine. A good supportive partner and stuff like that. So I pray for that for everybody who want to have kids. Hope you have a good support system, a supportive partner. A surrogate immediately. My cousin had twins back to back. 6 years. Two of them didn't make it. Oh wow. Damn. Also, another thing with that, would you guys like? I mean, if you have kids, would you breastfeed or not? Breastfeed or no breastfeed or formula? Why am I up here talking about children still? Okay, but yeah, one thing I don't understand about modern parents, especially on Instagram, is them having unprotected sex and being shocked about being pregnant again. I posting videos about having three under five being hard. Yeah, I'm looking at somebody now. She pregnant again. I'm like, I'm not gonna like. But then again, she got a supportive partner, the person I be looking at. But still, it just be too damn chaotic. I'm like, damn, this is too chaotic for me. But yeah, the people who do that, because I've seen videos like that where they be talking about how hard it is to have. Like I had seen this other lady, she got like 7 kids. They not all under five, but I think the oldest like 13 or something like that, or like 14. But I'm like, man, she like just recently had another baby. I'm like, how, and them other kids, one of them, they like 2 and 3, and I'm just like, girl, what? She be talking about how it's hard and stuff like that. I be like, yeah, I mean, you won't stop having them, so I mean, I'm not gonna tell people what to do. That's they reproductive and stuff, but I mean, you have unprotected sex, like you said. You chose to have those kids, or people say they break down. I mean, that was their choice. I think some people have kids for attention. I don't see how they do it. That's crazy to have kids for. If you have kids for attention, or like maybe they having kids for like to cover up something else, or like some sort of trauma or something. I don't know. Then again, like I know some people. Like I remember somebody saying that, and I'm not. This kind of like on the same topic, but it's not the same. If they had one kid, they wouldn't they want to give that kid a sibling because they gonna need another sibling support or something they were saying. I'm like, I guess I understand that. I don't know. Yeah, having all them kids, like I said, that woman got like 7 or 8 kids. I'm like, God damn. And then the house be chaotic. Like when she be recording her videos, it be loud in the background. I'm like, damn. Like I have like I become overstimulated real quick, and I could just see that. Me, I would go crazy. So it's best. Yeah. I know. Now the only reason why I can see somebody having a lot of kids, if you have a partner that's able to be at home a lot, are you able to have like some sort of support and help? If you got like, if you're able to have support and help, then I suppose, yeah, go ahead on. You gotta have a good support system. But if you having all these kids and it's just y'all two, and then he gotta go to work, and for some of them gotta go to work, and it's just like I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, let me see how much battery I have left. All right, I need to get off here. I need to get up. Let me see. My thing is, people complain about not having a village nowadays. It's just like, again, it's not 1800s anymore. Everyone has to work, and no one really works on a farm. Yeah, that is true. When people talk about some having a village, that is true. I'm sure it's hard to not have a village, but I'm sure you knew that before you had kids. Yeah. And then what's interesting is, you know, I done lost my train. I done lost my train of thought. But that is true about like people complaining about not having village. That's a whole conversation. I don't seen that conversation. Like we in a society where right now it's like everybody work. You ain't gonna have that like that support like that. You ain't gonna have. That's what I'm saying. Like those people who actually do have that support, they blessed. You know, you blessed. Otherwise, you. But yeah, we gotta be honest. Like so, for certain stuff, people know before they get themselves in certain things. And since we talking about that specifically, you did know that before you had a child. You should have thought about that. You should have been wrapping it up. Or I know accidents happen, but still, like people get themselves in certain situations. You know your life ain't where it's supposed to. You know your life right now chaotic. Why or you ain't really doing that well, or you ain't at a time where you need to be getting no pregnant or whatever, or to be getting somebody else pregnant. Why would you, do this and that and the third out here? Laying up. Mm-mm. Wait, cause oh, what's it say? Snip, snip. Wait, cause freshly sweet going in on them, and also, were you a village before you had kids? Were you supporting those around you when it came to graduation, college, career achievement, and shit? Right. That is true. I mean, we gotta keep it real. Why like you expect support and labor from other people, but were you supporting them? That is true. And people, you don't have the like that person don't owe you nothing. You understand what I'm saying? No, the people that's supposed to be in it, they don't really owe you nothing, really. Especially if you wasn't there for them for certain stuff. People will view it as well. That's wrong and it's tit for tat, but I mean it is true. You give and receive. It gotta be a balance here. So I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, that's true. That is a true thing. Just like some of these people, like women be having these kids and then throwing them kids on their grandparents, on their mama who, on their mama who, who older and, you just, leaving them over there all the time. Now, I'm not saying like the relationship with the grandmother or the grandparent is not important, but just to like leaving with them because you gotta do this and do that, and so they supposed to be retired or doing their own thing freely because they kids grown and stuff, and you shipping them off to them every time you look up, or they gotta take time out of their day to look at. Out for me personally, I wouldn't do that, even if they be like, oh well, it's okay, but still, I wouldn't want to do that. Still, you understand what I'm saying, or at least abuse that particular. Yeah, that's what I said. Even if they want to, I wouldn't want to abuse it. Some people abuse it. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about like that. That's not what I mean with. I mean the ones who, just throw their kids off to their grandparents and just leave them there, like to where the grandparents, they supposed to be. I wouldn't even want to do that if you get what I mean. Now, yeah, they got some people be like, oh yeah, bring the kids over. That's fine, you know. But they got some of them who they already at like a bad, like they're not, and you get leaving with the parent or with your parents, and then go off and do what you want to do when this person supposed to be, doing whatever they do. So that's how I see it. Yeah, man, girl, my mom is like, I can't wait till you buy a house and you guys have a guest house. I'm like, lady, chill. Yeah, they have like, grandparents. They have but like people. No, I know, like that's not what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, for sure. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, to a child looking at I'm talking about them situations where the child see the grandparent as they mama or they daddy or whatever the case may be. I'm like, damn, what, to where they more close to them than they are you. And then the person stuck wondering why, or you know, yeah. Put these cards up. I gotta make sure I put these timestamps when I close this off, and I'm not gonna feel like doing that. I know I say this all the time, but I get annoyed when people stare at me. Just say hi. I hate when I make eye contact with certain people. Like when me and a certain person keep making eye contact, and like this, I hate that. Like when people stare at you, Winston, there's been times where you look up and then the person like looking you dead in your face. That's crazy. I don't like stuff like that. I'm gonna hit them with that. You know how you make your eyes big, like nigga, what you looking at? Like that's how I be. That's how I should do. Like, what are you looking at? Like they want to eat your face or something, you know? Or they might just think you're pretty, girl. Might just be, oh, who that beautiful woman is right there. Man, it creeps me out. My sister's like, well, you're going to be a celeb. Get ready. I mean, it could be definitely preparation. Mm-hmm. Preparation. Getting you prepared. So you're going to have to get used to, like, people looking at you and stuff like that. He would see you in public and recognize and be like, hey, I mean, Wister. They gonna want a picture and stuff. All right now, Wister. I'm just putting these cards up back here. Yeah. But yeah, that happened to me a few weeks ago. A guy was just staring at me like he was hypnotized. I was scared. Girl, where you was? I don't like that. Mm-mm. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Like a couple of my friends helping, they kept eyeing me. LOL, I think it's the hair, but oh well. I'll take it as secret admirers. You can take it. You can take it as that. Definitely. You know, it's really strange because you never really know why somebody looking at you. But yeah, just take it as that. Take it as hints to your future status that's coming. Yeah, that's gonna be a success. Like I'd rather you come up to me and compliment me, please, with the staring. Yeah, like just say something because what you're really doing is creeping me out. You creep me out, and I think you have like some sick fantasy going on, or you thinking about like filing me and kidnapping me or something. You know, like damn, people don't understand that stuff is strange. Or maybe they do understand and they doing it on purpose. That could be it too. Mm-hmm. Really, really, you gonna really do that by that door? I'm sorry, y'all. That's freaking. You said yes when other women compliment, say you would support women compliment. Yeah, like at least saying, giving them a compliment about something too. Hmm. Like I like your hair. If somebody say I like your hair, cute. I like your nails. Or like I like your shoes. I like your outfit or something. Yeah. But for me, couples will follow me around at times. It creeps me out. Like I don't want you guys. Girl, they trying to put you in bring you in their bedroom, girl. Mm-hmm. They need a third wheel, girl. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, they need. I just playing. Or when somebody think that you want their man, like, girl, don't nobody want that man. Your man is not attractive. Let's talk about that. We on couples. Like, girl, don't nobody want your man. While you sitting up here running beside him, girl, I don't want your man. What? Your man is balding. Like, I don't want your man, girl. You know? Let me stop playing. But, hmm I'm finna blow this, candle out. My dreams have been looking like reality shows lately. What you mean? Can you explain that? Trying to put these up. Let me get off here. I need to get off here. Cause how long I been on here, y'all? I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'll be back on. Ain't nobody. I'll be back on tomorrow. Yes. There are good dreams, but they. Oh, okay. They're good dreams, but they feel like projections of reality or from the future, if that makes sense. I get what you mean. It's a good sign. Yeah. My dreams been like those weird cartoons. Dreams, dreams, something. Dreams hold messages. We know that. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off here, y'all. It was good to holler at everybody to do a live reading, and yeah, like last night I could smell the dream, but I had on perfume. In the dream, someone complimented me. I could smell it. Freaked me out. That's a good. You in tune. That's a good sign, though. That's a good sign. I don't know what's going on in there. All right, y'all. I guess I'm gonna go ahead on and go. I'll get off here. I keep saying that. I'll be back on tomorrow. Um, yeah. I gotta, cause I gotta work out and stuff. Do this workout, and and then I gotta wash my hair afterwards. Cause yesterday was a wash day, but I didn't do it. Cause I didn't feel like it. It was nice catching up with everybody again. I'll be back on here tomorrow. Hopefully some people come and cause I really wanted to do the live reading. What I did open the floor for some questions. But yeah, I guess I should have just did the live reading and let that be that. But the floor it will be open for questions tomorrow if people come back. It was good catching up with y'all. I love y'all. Bye y'all.